If there is one thing that people love to do with their games, it's give them some sort of VR port. Either that be an official release or a community made mod, the thought of playing some of your favorite games in a VR setting is quite amazing. Well, there's one game that I played all the way back in 2011 called Bulletstorm, and over the years, I've always touted it as a game that stood amongst the greatest when it came to first-person shooters from that era. Flash forward 13 years later, and the lads over at People Can Fly delivered us Bulletstorm VR. Was it something I wanted? Sure, why not? Is it something I would keep playing? Well, that's a different story. So without further ado, strap on your VR headset and apply a motion sickness patch as we talk about Bulletstorm VR. And if you enjoy what you see today, be sure to sub to the channel and stay towards the end as I have a special little announcement. Okay, let's continue. If you're unaware of Bulletstorm, many would tout it as Gears of War meets Borderlands meets... Hold on, let me look. Let's see here. Syndicate, nah. Inversion, don't even know what that is. Rogue Warrior.
My balls, my hairy fucking big balls. Wrap them around your fucking mouth. I'm gonna shove it up your ass.
You namby-pamby cocksucks are Confederate sanctioned assassins. You festery assholes. Either make with one sweet and sloppy apology, or I will fuck up your lives.
Sure. Why not? Seriously though, in Bulletstorm you step into the boots of Grayson Hunt, where after a crash landing on an abandoned resort planet, he's forced to make a hard choice: survive or get revenge. An exiled member of the elite assassin group Dead Echo, Grayson's blind desire for vengeance finds his crew stranded on Stygia, where he can finally confront the commander behind his betrayal or get his team off the planet alive. In 2011, it was either this game, Gears of War 3, or Halo Reach. Nothing more, nothing less. It seemed like my world had been made as a kid, and to tell you the truth, I enjoyed a lot of aspects about this game. The campaign to me was really entertaining, the multiplayer was some of the most fun I had, and I loved going back and seeing how many different ways I could give the enemies their eternal walking papers. But 13 years changes someone's mind, and with me, I'd say being more critical about games, let's see how this holds up. I can tell you right now that the foundation of this game holds up about as well as building a house out of toilet paper. Right out the gate, there's one glaring issue, and instead of trying to summarize it here, let me take you on a little journey of how a quarter of my allotted 2-hour window was burned. Apologies for the bad mic quality. When I recorded my VR gameplay, I used a Logitech Pro X wireless headset. I did the best I could do. Okay, folks, just roll with it for now.
Alrighty. Holy shit, that is so far away. Not really seeing or hearing much of anything. No, it's still there. Try to relaunch it. Alright, and we try again. Listen guys, I love this game. I loved it when I played it on the 360. Just please make this work. For the love of God. Hello? Hello? Is there a game here? Oh my God, bro. You know, I'm gonna give this a couple minutes. I'm just gonna give it a couple minutes. I see my mouse and it's like loading something, right? But I don't see anything, which is bad. Oh, I heard clicks. It's launched right there. You can see it resume. This can't be happening. Okay, all right. Well, let me figure out what I need to do, and then I'll come back. All right, y'all. So like, I'm trying to like see how to fix the black screen issue, right? And I'm just seeing all these people, right? And no disrespect to the content creators, I bet they're amazing people, but like all of these people playing Bulletstorm right now, right? How? The game is not even loading. Bulletstorm is back, the craziest weapons in VR. Bulletstorm VR is here, brings the brutality. Yeah, if the brutality is hidden within the black screens, sure. There's no way this has happened. There's just, I can't believe it. I'm in utter disbelief.
So even though I wasted about 30 to 40 minutes of game time looking at the same logos and the same black screen, troubleshooting this took me a whole hour and a half. I was changing how the game was launching, I swapped headsets, but nothing happened. I checked the Bulletstorm Twitter account and they had posted a message that was pretty much saying, yeah, the game is doing something it shouldn't, we'll be patching it within the coming week. Listen, I already delayed a video just to get this one out, so I'm not waiting any longer to play. So after looking through the game's files, I saw that they had a folder called OpenXR, and with me knowing absolutely nothing about being a dev, I said, Let me see something. And I did see something. It was the game.
Okay, so what I had to do, I sat here for 30 minutes trying to get this running, right? What I had to do is I had to enable this shit in OpenXR, right? I can actually record this piece of shit right here. Oh my god.
I want to touch on something before we get into it. I've been reading the reviews and people were saying that the gore was gone, the language had been censored, and there was poor performance that even led to hard crashing. Yeah, I feel like I just bought a $40 attempt at a Bulletstorm VR game. We'll just disregard that for now. I mean, we can't always trust the Steam reviews, right? So, when it was time for me to get to the main menu and play the game I haven't played in over a decade, I feel like I got taken back right to 2011 in the worst way possible.
Oh no. I will say, for a game that's came out in 2024 for VR, this should not be the standard, right? This right here should not be the standard in any way, shape, or form.
Now, to my understanding, this was based off the full clip edition that came out in 2017, which was met with a slight visual upgrade, but with how many advancements the gaming industry has made as far as graphics go, you would think this would look like it belongs in 2024, but it looks dated in some areas.
Okay. Pause. You think that this right here would look great, right? You would think all of this right here would look amazing. But it looks like absolute shit. The background, all of this that you see going on with the buildings and the cars, this looks like it's completely flat. It just does not look good whatsoever, dude. I am highly disappointed.
While somehow looking really great in others.
The weapon models don't look bad. I mean, they're not up to today's standard, obviously, but they don't look terrible. I mean, they got nice detail on them as far as I can see. I mean, I don't know about what you guys can see, but the Quest 2 makes this look insanely good, actually. So, there's that.
And while we're at it, here's a screen grab from both the flat screen and VR versions of the game. They're roughly in the same area, but they're not exactly lined up perfectly. For some reason, the VR version looks slightly worse, but like something does not look right here. But I'm in the camp that graphics don't determine a game's worth. It's all about how a game feels that'll pull me in, and surprisingly enough, this game runs smooth about 90% of the time. There are moments where the game takes a massive performance hit.
What? Oh, okay, now, oh my god, why? What? Oh no.
But outside of that, it's really nothing horrible. I don't want to bore y'all to death explaining how the game felt, so instead, I'm gonna show you. These are my first impressions of Bulletstorm VR, and again, be sure to stay to the end so you can hear my final thoughts and the small announcement. I hope you enjoy it more than I enjoyed playing it.
Oh, hey, that's cool, I guess. I'm completely kind of taken out of it now, dude, honest to God.
I ain't trying no more.
No, you're drunk.
You've lost your nerve, Ishii.
I honor my oath to serve you, despite your recklessness.
Oh, get a fucking room, you two. I'm tired of listening to this. Oh, goddamn, I hate these transitions. I don't give a fuck. Kill each other. Just, get it over with. Damn, Ishii.
Damn it.
Hey, buddy. Does your head hurt?
We can do something.
Oh. Okay, I just realized something here with the kick. If I look, let's say I center my body. This looks right. Not really, because the foot's going way too high. This looks okay. If I turn the camera, it is so off position, it is nauseating. I mean, the gore is kind of there. It's not really noticeable much, but it's there. What are you looking at?
This is a terrible way to spend an afternoon.
Yeah, I know. So, B is how you do the charge. Okay. I feel like it was a lot more gorier back in like 2011, you know, like when this game came out. Well, I mean, I guess there it is, but... It just doesn't feel satisfying. I'm just gonna keep it a $150 with you. Like, all this and just like pulling the guy and killing him, it just... There's no to it, you know? There's no impact. It just doesn't feel like anything. It's like those motherfuckers who play with the vibration turned off in their controller for certain games, you know? You just can't feel the impact of anything. And even the vibration I am feeling right now on the controller is just very faint. Like it's just, I don't know, man. I don't know. After everything I went through tonight, I can't keep playing this right now. This has soured my fucking experience on a whole new level. So yeah, I'm back. If I sound like shit, I've got really bad allergies. I feel like I can't breathe, but that's okay. We stay moving forward, and we continue to do what we need to do. And that is decide if I'm going to keep this game or get my $43 back.
Pay attention. There are many volatile components amid the debris.
How did you already get hurt? See, now this feels like something that I played all the way back on the 360. This feels like Bulletstorm.
Glorious mother. Got enough Confederate ordnance.
Wait.
Bring religion to the alien hordes on Warworld.
Did they just censor that? Did they just censor the word shit after saying it so many times yesterday?
Glorious mother. Got enough Confederate.
They did. They censored the word shit here, but not any other time.
Hey, man! What the fuck?
Oh. I forgot this was a gun, actually. I gotta quit reaching for it. Yeah, that's about how I feel.
We've got more bullets. Use that minigun.
There we go. This thing is a little, clanky. Okay, I couldn't even pull out the shotgun. Oh, I have to okay, guys, what? Oh, okay, this is bad. I don't like this. Okay, so I can't just drop right here. I have to go all the way up and then. Okay.
Last train out of Explosion Town. Move your.
Yeah. Knowing that they're censoring the cussing now, bro, it don't make sense to me. It just doesn't make sense.
Great. Where did this giant come from?
He is mega charged with elite Confederate weaponry.
Looks mega charged with a dozen buckets of fried chicken.
That was it? I remember him being a lot more difficult than that. You know what? Yeah, we'll let Isha deal with it, but what the fuck happened to you, Bulletstorm? What went wrong here? Oh, wait, I'm sorry, since we're censoring swearing now, what the fuck happened? I mean, this is fine. Like, the fact that you can see and, like, actually kind of, like, picture how big this fucking thing is right here, that's amazing. What I hate, though, is that whenever this, like, little train thing turns, it like snaps your head with it. So like, this isn't a camera that you can fully control because whenever the train turns, so does this thing. Oh, my arm's getting tired. Holy shit. This probably one of the worst aspects of this game. It's the climbing, because they have you grab like fixed spots.
So, how you doing?
More of, brother, you could jump this. You could just like right over. All right, so my alarm just went off. Don't buy this fucking game. I'm gonna go refund it. Get it if it's on like a massive sale. I'm talking $10, maybe $20 max. This is not $40. For how much hell I had to go through to get this thing working on my Quest 2, yeah, no, it just wasn't worth it. Yeah, fuck this.
Well, how are we feeling now, folks? For my final thoughts, I'm heartbroken and utterly ashamed that one of my favorite games growing up got absolutely slaughtered. The gore feels like it was dialed back, they censored the cursing, all they had to do was slap a T for teen rating on this bitch and it would have made a lot more sense. And in that case, you're probably thinking, well, Blackout, where's the sequel if people want it so bad? And I'll tell you, canned. Yeah, and you wanna know why? It was to allocate resources for Gears of War Judgment, known as the worst Gears game of the entire franchise. After this VR launch, I hope they understand that we don't want the same rehashed story we've had for years on end. I don't give a damn if you make the graphics better, if you give us a whole new way to play it, we just want something new. Now, despite my complaints, this game isn't all that bad. Is it the worst VR game we've had this year so far? Yes, and I think it's going to remain that until the end of 2024. At some points, it can be pretty fun, but all at the cost of $40, which is probably the worst thing about it. Granted, the flat screen version is also $40 on Steam, but at least that game plays just fine. I didn't have to do an hour and a half of my own troubleshooting just to avoid having a black screen. People can fly. I know y'all can do better. I believe y'all can at least. I don't know if this was delayed to the point where you had to get it out the door, but this shit is completely unacceptable. Scoop this game up if and when it goes on sale and there are more quality of life updates, because I'd rather burn $40 and spend it on this game ever again. Now, for the special announcement. For a while, I've had my memberships at about $3 a month. This was not only my first tier, but my only tier as a YouTube partner. I thought it was something easily affordable, but to be fair, committing $3 a month to anything that isn't essential is something even I would debate. Now, and to the end of my YouTube days, I will have 2 tiers available. I'm keeping the Absolute Legends tier, but for 99 cents a month or $1 a month, you can now become a homie. The homie tier gets you just about everything I had last time, and the main reason being, I'm not in the market of limiting y'all's commitment based on what you can afford. Obviously, the higher the commitment, the more things you get, but I'm still building this channel and community, so things are going to get added, removed, changed, etc. I mean, for fuck's sake, I don't even have my own Discord yet. Keep in mind that this is not required to enjoy my content, but if you do consider becoming a member no matter what tier, I want to thank you for helping me support not only what we're doing here, but being able to support my family behind the scenes. But as always, I turn the mic to you. Let me know down below what you think about Bulletstorm VR. And while you're down there, go ahead and smash that like button and Sparta kick that sub button. Also, YouTube can show you my content free of charge. Shout out to the current channel members. Y'all are absolute legends. This is Sir Blackout signing off to go find a better VR title to play. If you can think of any, leave them down below. Later.